Have you ever felt like your mind just won't stop spinning? Thoughts about the past, worries about the future. If so, listen closely. This inspiring short story might be exactly what your heart has been searching for. Once, in a quiet village surrounded by tall mountains and whispering trees, lived a young man named Marco. He was 24, full of energy, but trapped in his thoughts. His mind was never still. It raced from regret to worry, from what happened to what might happen next. Every day felt like a storm inside his head. He couldn't sleep. He forgot how to smile. Even silence felt loud. One day, he heard a story about a man who used to be a renowned psychologist in the city, someone who had helped thousands find peace. But this man had left everything behind. The career, the noise, the endless chaos of city life, to live quietly in the hills. Some said he still gave advice to those who truly needed it. And Marco knew he needed it. So he packed his things and began a long journey. Days passed. His feet were tired, but his heart was hopeful. Eventually, Marco reached a small house tucked into the hillside, wrapped in vines and silence. On the porch sat an elderly man, eyes closed, body still, as if he had become one with the air around him. "Grandfather, my mind won't stop," he said. "I feel like I'm drowning in thoughts. I just want peace." The old man opened his eyes, calm, steady, kind. He smiled. "If you want peace," he said gently, "I have a small task for you." He led Marco to the yard, filled a glass with water right to the edge, and handed it to him. "Take this glass," the old man said. "Walk to the end of the village and back without spilling a single drop." Marco blinked. "That's it? That's it." So Marco took the glass and began walking. The path was bumpy. People passed by. Dogs barked, kids laughed, vendors called out to shoppers. Life happened all around him. But Marco didn't look around. He kept his eyes locked on the water, careful, steady, focused. Every step mattered. When he finally returned, not a drop had been spilled. "I did it," Marco said, a hint of pride in his voice. The old man smiled. "Very good," he said. "But tell me, did you notice the children playing on the side of the road? Did you hear the barking dogs, the merchants shouting?" Marco shook his head. "No, I didn't see or hear anything. I was only focused on the water." The old man's eyes twinkled. "And that," he said, "is the secret." The life lesson. When your mind stays in the present moment, there's no room for fear, no space for regret, no distractions pulling you away. In that walk, all that existed for you was this one task, keeping the water steady. And because of that, your mind became still. You weren't haunted by your past. You weren't anxious about the future. You were fully here. And in that moment, you found peace. Marco stood still, heart pounding, but not from stress, from realization. He understood. Peace wasn't something to chase in the world. It wasn't hidden in another city, another relationship, or another achievement. Peace had been inside him all along, waiting for him to be fully present. He bowed deeply. "Thank you, Grandfather. I understand now. If I want to calm my mind, I must stay here, in this moment." The sun began to set. The birds flew home, and so did Marco, not the same restless boy who had arrived, but a young man who had finally discovered stillness. And from that day forward, whenever his thoughts began to spiral again, he remembered the glass of water and focused on now. Wrapping up, if this story moved you, if it helped you breathe a little deeper, please give it a like and share it with someone who needs a moment of peace too. And don't forget to subscribe to Rise and Inspire Quotes for more stories that awaken your soul and bring clarity to your mind. Until next time, stay well, stay peaceful, and remember, everything you need is already inside you.